Hey everybody, it's Matt with Real Talk and the owner of Anchor Home Loans LLC. And today I wanted to do more of an informational training video on how I can help you if you're a realtor out there or a buyer out there who bought a house, understand how you can utilize the equity to either refinance off debt or potentially list your home with the realtor that helped you buy that home and have success doing it. So if you're a real estate agent right now, there is business happening around your past and current clients that you don't see. Not because you're bad at your job, not because you don't care, but because the way consumers behave, it's changed. And most agents are not set up to see it. That's the reality. Homeowners research quietly. Trust me, I see it all the time. I even do it for fun. But buyers always typically talk to lenders first when they're doing those researches. They want to make sure they're ready. Past clients refinance, cash out, and even sell without ever calling the agent they used before. This is not opinion. This is the data that's out there. It's proven to be out there. And if you are not consistently in front of your database, trust me on this, somebody else will be in front of them. I see it all the time. I can't tell you how many times I'm helping a client who is working with a realtor, and then a month goes by, 2 months goes by, and they're under contract, and I'm like, what happened to Johnny? And they tell some kind of story. It becomes very awkward, and it's all because people are not in front of their clients the right way. So the reality going into 2026, as we move into 2026, the real estate industry is shrinking. Okay? It's just what's been happening over the last few years. There's fewer transactions, but there's a lot more competition. There's people still getting their license. There's hungry people out there, and there is less loyalty than there ever used to be. That's what's going on in our industry. We have so much technology now that you could do almost everything yourself. Not that I recommend that, but a lot of buyers nowadays are finding their own homes and they're using a real estate agent to go look at it and draft up a contract. Buyers are getting paired with other agents during financing conversations. Homeowners are responding to whoever stays relevant the longest, and agents are losing commissions without ever knowing the opportunity existed. I can tell you this, there are a lot of people out there. For example, if you get your credit pulled, you're going to get bombarded with a bunch of LOs, loan officers reaching out, lenders, etc. And you know what? Next thing you know, if a deal slides underneath you, you're out because that mortgage person is probably going to have their preferred realtor partner in that area and all these different things. And these are ways to avoid it. Okay. Most agents don't fail because they don't work hard. We all know everybody works hard. They fail because they don't have the visibility. And, you know, this is where commissions are being lost. Here are three of the biggest places realtors are losing money today. The first one, buyers are getting tagged by other agents after they start talking to lenders. It just happens. I always keep my circle together and tight, and I make it very clear that a partnership working with a preferred realtor partner and a preferred mortgage partner gets it to the finish line, not only efficiently, but also with better rates, typically better terms, and also with better speed. Second, past clients are refinancing or pulling equity without you knowing. That's a huge thing. When somebody's pulling out money out of their house, typically it's for debt. They're trying to buy another property, or they're trying to condense or do home improvements. Maybe they're trying to get ready to sell a house. That's important for you to know if you're a realtor. And we have tracking for that to help you with it. Third, homeowners are preparing to sell months before they raise their hand. That is something I hear all the time, especially with people who own a home and looking to relocate. They're gearing up these conversations with me, typically 2 to 6 months before they actually go live. So by the time you hear about it, it's gone. It could be gone. And that is not a follow-up problem. It's simply one thing. It's a visibility problem. So what I'm actually doing for realtors, and with this new program that I can offer for free, okay, that's a really key thing. If we work together, I got your back, and I'm going to give you tools and resources to grow your business where John Doe, the loan officer out there, is just waiting for your phone call. If you're doing that now, stop doing that, okay? You have to work with a great loan partner to get to the finish line successfully, and with your clients having an awesome experience so they go tell their friends, family, and coworkers so you get more business. It's very simple. I built a multi-million-dollar business in less than 2 years when I started this industry, and it's all by referrals, providing information, educating, and referrals. I help realtors protect their past clients and current pipeline by giving them visibility into what their database is doing between transactions. I will say this. During the interaction when they're looking for homes, talking to the loan officer, and all this action's happening within a short period of time, let's say 30 days, everyone's happy. But then month 1 goes by, month 2 goes by, month 3 goes by. They're getting your CRM. This says happy holidays. Don't forget to turn back your clock. That's not keeping you in front of your client. All that's doing is just spamming them with things, okay? So you got to think outside the box, all right? This is what I call beyond the blueprint, because if you're doing these extra things, you're always going to be in front of them with value. And value to a home buyer and a family gets you back in that door and in front of them every single month. And we're going to show you a little bit about this, not high level, but if you're interested in signing up for this free service, because you're going to be attached to me, I will get you onboarded with our awesome team, My Home IQ, on a 101 and teach you how to use the system. And guess what? It sends out stuff automatically. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to get another CRM. It's all built in. So I want to help agents stay in front of the homeowners that automatically with the information they actually care about, such as their home value, their equity, and the market movement. Those 3 things are key. Every homeowner always cares about what is their home worth, how much equity they have in the house, and what's going on in the market. I could do that all for you and with you. I help agents see which clients are active, which ones are paying attention, and which ones are statistically likely to move. This thing's awesome. It uses pixel technology, so it knows if they're on Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. It knows how much equity they have, because people don't typically sell their home with no equity, right? It knows all these things, and it gives them a rating from 100% all the way down to 0%. How likely are they to get ready to sell their house? Wouldn't it be nice if that person got an email from you once a month and all of a sudden they're like, hey, Kelly, just want to reach out to you. We're thinking about selling our house, versus somebody else who might be using a similar report reaches out and you're gone and you miss out on $20,000 in commission. That's reality, people. Most importantly, I help agents stop losing buyers and sellers to other people simply because they were invisible. See the common factor here? You got to be visible. This is not about buying leads. This is not about protecting the business you already earned. All right? This is about to help you with a tool and resource to make you grow your business. So why I use Home IQ? Well, here's some facts. I use Home IQ because it provides data that agents cannot track manually. It shows homeowner engagement. It tracks activity over time. It identifies pre-movers based on real behavior and predictive analytics. It allows agents to stay in front of their clients monthly without relying on memory. And I'll tell you, that's hard. Manual follow-up or generic emails. You know, I've looked in the last 5 years, I have like 492 clients. There's no way I could do that automatically or manually. I have to have a program to help me with it. It's too many. The software doesn't replace the agent. It helps protect you. Why does this matter now, you might be asking? Well, going into 2026, I'll first say this. If you haven't set your goals for next year, you're like 2 months too late, but you're never super too late. So get on that now. This could be part of your plan. Going into 2026, agents without systems will continue to follow the industry. As more people come in, more people drop out, okay? Because it's getting too difficult. It's not difficult. This job is so easy because we get to help people find a home for their family. Agents without visibility will keep losing buyers and sellers. Agents without strong partnerships will keep getting boxed out of conversations they used to control. This market does not reward effort. It rewards positioning. And positioning requires systems in place. So here's the partnership piece. I don't just hand the software to agents and wish them luck, okay? And first of all, I'm not going to give this out to people I don't know. So if we haven't met or talked or spoke on the phone, let's get together and let's have a conversation. I want to help you grow your business, okay? I'm going to help you set it up correctly. We're going to help you align the messaging. We're going to help you integrate the mortgage and real estate conversation together. And we're going to help you actually use this as a business tool and not another login, right? Nobody needs logins. People need tools. When this is done correctly, it's going to create the leverage. And when it's not, it's going to become shelfware. I hate to say it, but it's only what you put into it. That is the difference that I'm bringing to the table. If you want to actually see how this works, I want you to watch the full video on my YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. But let me show you some cool things. And first, let's watch a video. All right, so let me share my screen. All right, and let's play the video. All right, so that's good stuff right there. I know it's short, and I could send you the whole thing to look at here. But at the end of the day, these are all things that are very, very important to growing your business, okay? They're very, very important to grow your business. And we say this all the time, is that at the end of the day, you need to be doing the things that are going to help you grow your business, okay? So here's an example right here, okay? So if you look at this, this is my dashboard. So when you log in here, you're going to see right now I have 9 homeowners are getting ready to move based on the information that this system is unlocking. You can see your total out of all the years. You go back 5 years, 7 years. These are all the potential purchase clients, okay? So you can see that there's 39 that are very likely to potentially purchase another home. There's 178 possible, and then there's this group down here that probably just bought over the last couple of years. I could also see over here, over refinances, I've lost apparently $50,000 in commissions because they went somewhere else, or maybe I wasn't licensed in the state. It could be a bunch of things. So that is why this report is so important, because if my clients got a report every single month that looked something along the lines of, don't you think they would probably reach out to me first? So it happens. We're all guilty as charged. But you can see here, this is an example of what they would get once a month. And these have over a 70% open rate, right? Which is great. So that's a huge thing. Most CRMs are like 10, 15%. But as soon as this client logs in and looks at the report, it shows here, their estimated equity levels here. This is the estimated value. So obviously in a market where maybe they bought, early stages of COVID, things are starting to recorrect, but it shows there's about a 3% decrease. But this is kind of cool. So if they choose to sell their home, this is giving them estimated what they would get in proceeds minus all the closing costs, because down here we have some fees that I inputted in there. Maybe they're looking to do a cash out refinance. This is the big one. Maybe they're looking to do a credit line, do some upgrades and get ready to sell. It gives them information on their mortgage. Basically, if they wanted to pay a little bit more each month, maybe double the payment, they would close their loan, 14 years sooner. The interest adding up. If they wanted to maybe rent out their house, it gives you what the market rents are in their area. So it gives them a lot of great information. And obviously, if we're branded together, both our information would be here. Okay. And this goes out once a month to the client. So I think that's a pretty cool thing, where at the end of the day, we can help people get to the finish line and do it together. There's no reason to be losing deals that we've already closed. And that's why I joined this, because I have so many clients I've helped. I think it's like 700 in the last 5 years, that there's no way I could be in front of all of them without cool things like this. Again, in this video, I shared a lot of information. I know it was long, but hopefully you understand the message here is that I'm trying to help you grow your business, which will then grow my business, and then we'll get more referrals and we'll just keep growing. And that's the beauty of it. So I hope you got some information out of here. Make sure, if you're interested in this, to reach out to me. So here's how you could do it. You can email me, Matt, M-A-T-T, at anchorhl.com. Okay. You can send me a DM anytime. You could text message me or call me. My phone number is 239-666-5005. I don't bite. I want to be able to help you. And if you're serious about staying in this business and growing in 2026 and in the future, you cannot afford to be invisible. So if you want help setting this up right, a way to use it to protect your pipeline, reach out. Stop losing commissions in silence. We'll get you with our onboarding team, and it'll be one-on-one, and they'll show you all the details and all good things. But I look forward to a great 2026. 2025 was outstanding, super busy, achieved our goals. Over 120 families helped this year, staying consistent with it, and over $40 million of loans originated. I couldn't be more happy and pleased with my realtor partners, my team, and everything else. And of course, my new company. And we're doing a lot of great things. So thanks for listening. And hopefully, we'll talk soon.